Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for being here. We're doing live reading sprints tonight, and tonight I'm joined by the lovely Olivia.
Yeah.
If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's been so long
I
since we've
know.
talked face to face. But whoever's here, whoever doesn't know me, my name's Olivia from Liz Library. I read a bit of like everything, to be honest. I can't think of anything I don't really read. So if you like that kind of thing, if you like anything, come over to my channel. But I do a lot of like lifestyle content kind of mixed in with book stuff, especially vlogs too. But other than that, it's just the basic cozy booktube content. So yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
loved your part of your world vlog.
Oh yeah, that was like totally on a whim type vlog. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I need to read this. And I do not regret it because it was
You
so
loved it,
good.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that one's one of my faves, and thank you for listening. I think
Yes.
yes, you should read The Bodyguard
Should
by
I?
Catherine Center.
Okay.
That's like a long, I mean, I gave it a 4.5. It's like 300 pages and like it needed to be longer.
Oh yeah, I love that
Yeah.
feeling.
But it's like in the same realm of like my favorite romances are like Part of Your World, The Dead Romantics.
Yes.
Thank You for
Really?
Listening.
I was
And now
not I would not have guessed that. So that's
yeah,
good to
I mean,
know.
I just got into romance, like, very like,
Yeah, me too.
all of these that I just mentioned, I probably have read in the last, like, 4 months, maybe.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. We seriously have the same romance taste.
Okay,
Like,
good.
yeah, like Ashley Poston's new book, I cannot wait.
Oh,
I have an arc of it and I'm like,
I
"Oh my gosh."
know.
I just drop everything to read it.
Okay, so I'm posting a video, I think it's in, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe, it's scheduled, of my favorite
Wow.
romances. So, like, I
Ooh,
those aren't in there, obviously, but and
nice.
Catherine Center, who wrote The Bodyguard, is I just found
Okay.
out that she's coming to Cleveland in, like, July, so I'm really excited.
That
Yay.
is so fun.
Yeah, I
Oh
just
my
signed up for,
gosh.
like, 2 author signings. The other one is,
Okay.
Bonnie Garmis, who wrote Lessons in Chemistry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that too. That was one of my
Would
favorites of last year.
okay, would I like that one?
Yeah, it's definitely not romance.
Okay. Because
It's
I see
more
it all the time, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "Would I like that? Would I not? I don't know."
I forget what era, I think it's the '70s.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's the '70s. So it's like historical fiction, it's about this woman in STEM, and she
Mhm.
gets like this she's like a what are you called? Like a science, I guess, person.
Yeah.
And, she gets her own, like, cook show, but she teaches people how to cook, like, with science. Um,
What?
yeah, there's a POV from a dog. I love
What?
it. Yeah, but it's very much comedy, but, like,
Yeah.
the first half of it, like, I was crying on my way to work.
Okay,
So
you have me completely sold on this now
okay.
because I've been, like, iffy. I'm like, "I need someone to just tell me something more detailed because I haven't heard much about what it is other than I see it everywhere."
It's
So,
really good. It was one of my favorites from last year. It was, like,
okay.
top 5 of last year.
Okay, I like that.
I loved it.
Alright, you have me sold now.
It's really funny if you're looking well, the beginning, not so much. It caught me off guard because I was like everyone kept saying it's a comedy type book,
Mhm.
and then the beginning happens, and I'm like, "What is
Yeah.
happening right now?"
You all lied to me.
Yeah. I should probably say what I'm reading.
Yeah.
So I'm reading my last 2 books in my February TBR, which is my nonfiction for the month, Insecure in Love, and I'm almost done with The Marriage Portrait. I'm so
Are
excited.
you gonna finish tonight?
I hope that I finish these 2 tonight because then I won't have any rollovers at all from February.
March is
So
tomorrow, I just
I
realized that.
know! This is like the perfect reading sprints, like, everyone get your TBR
Seriously.
read.
Mhm.
And then right here I have my March that video is going up tomorrow.
Ooh,
But it's
nice.
all oh gosh, it's middle grade, a whole
I
bunch of
see
graphic
graphic
novels
novels. Be
for Let's
prepared, I see that. I loved that
Yes!
one.
That's for Let's Get Graphic.
Be prepared to laugh out loud at that one.
The Be Prepared one?
Yeah, it's so
Um,
funny.
I'm surprised you can see that. I'm not
Girl,
even like I can't even
it's
read.
the graphic design eye. I can spot
Yeah.
a book from a mile away.
Yeah, I have like all these middle grade books. they're all from the library because I'm on a book buying ban. I
Nice.
can't
I get
buy
it.
anything else.
I feel that. Whew,
Yeah.
yeah.
I went to Half Price Books yesterday and I got like 50 books from like books that I took there. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like the most I've ever gotten.
Well, that was me.
At
I
Half
mean, you
Price.
saw me put a 75 book all up. So that was me. It was all the trade credit I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, well, I did yesterday. It didn't count yesterday because it wasn't like my own money. It was Half Price book
Exactly.
money.
Yep.
So I did get 2 books. But one of them was nonfiction, so it feels very much like homework. Like it's okay
Yeah.
that I got
Yeah.
this.
Right.
And oh gosh, I don't remember what the other book I got was. No idea. Do not remember. That's how excited I was about it.
Yeah.
Hey Jenna.
Hello.
Mostly gonna be doing homework and finishing the ritual tonight. Ooh, that's that one smutty romance you were reading, Jenna. With
Ooh.
I think the roomies are doing like a read along for this book.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a smutty KU
gotcha.
romance book. Hey Sarah, let us know what you guys are reading in the chat tonight. Hi, I'm reading The Housemaid tonight, starting
Yay.
on page 104. I feel like I just read this. The Housemaid. Oh my gosh, by Frida McFadden. Is that the
Yes.
one, Lena?
Mhm.
Okay,
I
I
need to
really
read
like
that.
that one.
You
It's
did?
really good. Yes, I really
Okay.
liked it. There's one thing that was like a pet peeve, but that's just me
Oh
being.
boy.
That's just me because I speak 2 languages and like.
No, I get it.
Anytime like in a book, like a character's like, "Oh, their English is really good." I'm like, "Who asked you?"
Yeah.
That's just me being really picky.
Yeah. Like
But
that
like,
has nothing to do with the story. Come on.
yeah, like I think the character you'll notice it when you're reading it later.
Okay.
Then, there's a character who's Italian, and this girl keeps
Mm.
saying "hola" to him, speaking Spanish to him, and she's like, "Oh, I think he's Italian. He'll get it." And I'm like, "What?"
In what world does that make any sense?
I know. And then she's like at a French restaurant and she's talking about how she wishes she could learn French, but it's like too late in life for her. But she's also talking about how this Italian man could have picked up some English. And I'm like, girl,
Okay.
I know. That's just me being like really picky about it. But for a mystery
That's
and like
strange.
the plot twist and everything, it's like, it's really good.
Okay, good to
I
know.
liked it. I need to read Part of Your World. It looks so good.
Absolutely.
It's really good.
Yes.
I have made all of my IRL friends read that book.
Yes, for sure.
Hi, I'm reading The Maid. Need a
Nice.
Prose, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read that one last year. Finishing up Back to Center by Ryan Taylor and Joshua Harwood. I'm 90% in, so I'll finish up quickly. It's a male hockey romance. I don't read a lot of like sports romance.
Oh, me either.
No, I know
I'm like, I could
Jordan.
care less.
Yeah, I know Jordan was like she had a kick of sports.
I think she's still on that kick.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I don't know where it came from.
I
but
know.
Love that for her.
Yeah, she's like Sarah J. Maas fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Sports romance. It's a Bodyguard closed door romance. I'm looking for a rom-com for my mom that has zero smut. Yeah, from what I remember, yes.
I think,
is closed
yeah, from what I've heard, I think she's more
door. Yeah.
closed to crack door in
No,
between there.
I honestly think it definitely is closed door. Like I don't remember any scenes. Yeah, that one is. Part of Your World is not. The Dead Romantics definitely is. I'm just thinking of like my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a closed door. I
Same.
do not like.
I've got to have some plot. Like,
Yes.
yeah. Emily Henry, Courtney Walsh, people like that. I need some plot. Yeah.
See, I saw you put The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez on your CVR, and I think I
Mhm.
commented. I read like the first 2
Yeah.
chapters, and I DNF'd it. I'm sorry.
Really?
I like it more.
Why
It
was that?
It was the male POV because in Part of Your World, like, what's his name again? In Part of Your World?
Oh crap.
Anyway, he's got like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
And the guy in Friend Zone, I'm like, dude, stop talking about women. Like, I
Oh
could not.
no.
I mean, I'm sure he'll have like an arc, but like at the moment, I was like, I can't read this male
Yeah.
toxicity
That
right now.
makes sense. Yep. If you're not feeling it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I hope you like it more than I did.
Yeah.
But I also
I
only
hope
gave
so
it like,
too.
yeah, I also only gave it like 2 to 3 chapters, and I was only
Okay.
listening to the audiobook, so hopefully
Yeah.
you have a better experience than I did.
Yeah.
I bought Part of Your World due
Yay.
to Liv's recommendation. Yay! I wish I'd vlogged that. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
that was
all
such
of
a
my
fun book.
favorite books, I have not
Me too.
vlogged.
Yeah, except Addie LaRue and Needless Street. I think those are the two that
Mm.
had me like emotional. And I'm glad I vlogged those.
Oh. Oh, Addie LaRue. That one was not for me. Oop. I should probably put this on the not disturb. I always forget to do that. And I feel like I do it and I'll still get the notifications
Yeah,
somehow. I don't know how
that
to like.
happens. I don't either. I used to borrow my sister's laptop to stream,
Mhm.
and I'm like, how do I? It would never stop.
I know when I put on my phone like the theater mode, that'll shut off like my phone and my watch, but my Mac, no idea.
Hmm. Weird.
Oh, hey Quinn, by the way, I'm sorry. Um,
Hello.
Hi guys, I'm reading Sounder and Older but Goody. Interesting.
Never heard of that.
Reading The American Roommate Experiment, starting sprint on page 60. Love that you guys are putting like the page that you're starting on.
Yeah,
The
we're
American. That
keeping
sounds
you accountable.
yes. Quinn read 20 pages.
Yeah.
Part of Your World was one of my favorites. Yes.
Mhm.
So glad, Sarah. Oh, Sarah just read Georgie All Along, and so did my. I know Sarah IRL, by the way. Sarah and my other
Gotcha.
friend Jess, they buddy read Georgie All Along, and they loved it. I don't know
Oh,
if I have that somewhere. That was my book of the month pick. I don't know if you know what book I'm talking about. It's like a yellow cover.
yes, I do. I
I don't
just recently have heard about
know.
it though.
I think it's romance, and I
I
know
think
Sarah
so.
and my friend Jess both loved it.
Hmm.
I am finishing my Lissy Bennett book tonight. Plowed through so much yesterday to only have 77 pages left.
Nice.
Very nice. Hello, reading Have a Soul by Olivia
Nice.
Atwater tonight. Glad to be here. I've been sick and home with my kiddos since the weekend. Oh no, I hope
Oh,
y'all are feeling better.
yeah.
But
Can't imagine having kids. It's like, well, if one of my kids is sick, everybody's gonna get it.
no.
So
Yeah.
that's gotta be rough.
Yeah, both my friends Sarah and Jess have babies, and like Jess's kid was like sick for like months because I swear like every other
Mm,
week she was sick, and it's because they go to daycare and stuff spreads
right.
like
Ugh.
wildfire at
Yeah.
daycare. So I was like, poor Esme is like sick every other week. I feel
Yeah.
so bad.
That's so sad.
No. Have you read Half a Soul?
No, I've put it on a couple TBRs and just
Me too.
never get around to it.
I have it somewhere. And I definitely picked that up because of Kaylin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did too. Mhm.
That's her brand.
Yep. Random, but yeah.
Hi girls, I'll be reading City of Bones, but first I need to make food. Let us know what you're making.
Blast to the past.
I was gonna say blast from the past.
From the past, yeah.
Yeah. I was at Half Price Books yesterday, and I think my boyfriend like pointed out the City of Bones and like asked me if I ever read them. I was like, I mean, I
I
read.
tried.
Yes, exactly. Okay, how far
Yeah.
into it did you get?
Well, I got to the third one, I think City of Ash in the series, and
Yes.
I was like, no, I'm
Yeah.
going to skip to Infernal Devices at some point.
Okay, so I read half of the third one.
Yeah.
And then for the Infernal Devices, which is really funny, I was like, Cassandra Clare's writing is just not for me. Because the Infernal Devices, I was also like, I read the first two, and I should have just read the last one because I was like already there. But
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it. I was
Huh.
like, I have so much FOMO. I
Yeah.
don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah. Her new book sounds good though. Sword Catcher?
Is that not part of City of Bones or?
No, I think it's her first
Mm,
adult series,
okay.
actually.
I also just don't really like urban fantasy because
I get
Crescent
it.
City was also not for me.
I get it. No, I totally get
So,
it.
yeah.
It depends for me. Yeah.
Yeah. City Bones, I really wanted to because like Christine Ritchie was like one of my all-time favorite
Right.
booktubers. And I was like, oh, I don't get it.
I know.
I
Same.
know, yeah. Oh, did you hear about Booksplosion?
Yes.
no longer. I was like, oh my
I
god.
was honestly kind of wondering when that was gonna
I
happen
know.
because, like,
Mm-hmm.
Christina's so busy with, like, writing.
Yeah.
Kat's never been, like, regular on BookTube anymore, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's always sad when people part ways, but
I know, but I was thinking of like they started in 2014 because I remember We Were Liars was one of the first book club picks I ever had, and I was like, I have to read every book that Book School has picked.
yeah.
Back in 2014, I was like a sophomore or junior in high school.
Wow. Wow.
You know,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. But now I'm like I follow Christine very closely on her podcast with Natasha.
I love their
It's fun. I do
podcast.
too.
It's
I'm
so
a
much fun.
Patreon, so I'm like
Okay.
really involved.
You're a super fan.
I am.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
love
I am.
that. I
I
love
love
that.
them. They're so funny.
Yeah.
Finishing the Third Grace by Lisa Jackson tonight. I haven't heard of that book. Oh, the
Mm-mm.
Third Grave, not Third Grace. Got it. Still haven't heard of it.
No, me either. I was like, wait, that doesn't ring a bell.
Hey, guy, I might read a bit of Dragon Blood Ring by Amparo Ortiz or The Beautiful Ones. That's the book that I bought yesterday, The Beautiful Ones.
I've almost
By
bought that
Silvia
multiple
Moreno.
times. I
That's the one I
love
bought
her
yesterday.
writing.
I
My
do too.
gosh.
Her Silver Nitrate coming out this year. I'm so excited because it'll be like a haunted film
Yes.
setting. It sounds so good.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
My
And
gosh.
yeah, I know Amparo Ortiz is coming out with a book. I think gosh, it's like witchy and it's set in Puerto Rico and I'm like, I'm so ready.
That's for you. That is
I
so your book. I
know.
love that.
I know. Amparo Ortiz wrote the Blaze Wrath games, which was like a Harry Potter Goblet of Fire type book. It's like has
I'm gonna have to look
dragons.
this up because I don't
She's cool.
know.
Blaze
Hmm.
Wrath games. It's a good book. It is teen YA, but it reads more like middle grade in my opinion. So yeah. I know that's a series, so this Dragon Blood might be like the sequel or something. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
How's the new chair? She's so comfy. Thank you for
Time will tell when you've
asking.
been sitting in for 3 hours.
No.
Uh,
I've had it since last night. Hey, Kendall. Hello
hello.
to two of my favorites. I'm gonna be reading Crown of Midnight once I finish my ethics paper.
Mm,
I hope your studies are going well, Kendall.
yeah.
I know
Do
it's
not envy you.
well, I did not hate college, but I did not read at all when I was in college. I think my goal when I was in college was like 12 books a year. So I would try to read at least one book a month, but like I
Yeah.
literally my Bookstagram and BookTube started when I graduated college. So
Okay, so did mine. Like I wasn't
yeah.
a reader really until right after.
Oh, I was, but I literally couldn't find the time or like with
Yeah.
studying and stuff. I couldn't.
Yeah. I was in high school, Hunger
Mhm.
Game era
Yeah.
and all that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Lunar Chronicles for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. And ethics? What class would that be for? I don't even I
I think
never
it's
had to
just
write.
ethics class.
Oh,
I
okay.
I
That
never had
makes
to take
sense.
that, but yeah.
Yeah. I never took ethics. So. Tonight I'm reading Skulls and Stitches by an indie author,
Hmm.
NJ Weeks, a dark romance. It's like Mafia meets The Nightmare Before Christmas. What?
What?
With Puerto Rican folklore. I'm in my dark romance. I know you are, Sarah. She's in her dark romance
That
era.
is such a vibe. All of those things together.
No. Let
That's
us know how it
crazy.
is, Sarah. That's
For
so
real.
interesting. NJ Weeks. Never heard of that name before.
Mm-mm.
I am reading Now It's Not the Time to Panic by Kevin Wilson tonight. About a third way of. I can't read tonight. About a third of the way in, I am enjoying it and decided Wilson is now an autobi author for me after enjoying 2 books. Very nice. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yes, I got so annoyed when she was like, gracias. Thank you, Lena. And I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, she was like saying like hola and gracias, and the man is Italian.
How
um,
stupid can you be?
Also, this book feels a bit ableist, and I don't like how much they comment on her weight. Like it
I
doesn't
have
matter.
heard that about that book.
I didn't realize that until now that you just pointed it out, and I remember how much they talked about that. Interesting. I did like for what it is, because also like Hidden Pictures had some like
Yeah,
stuff, but I for
questionable
what it is,
elements.
it's like yeah, but for what it is, like a plot twisty mystery, like it was
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't care for IRL sports, but I love sports romance for some reason.
That's hilarious.
Oh. Getting an
Kitty.
early getting an early start on middle grade March with the Marvelers. Nice.
Nice. Are you
I'm
doing middle
gonna
grade March? You are, aren't you?
Yeah, I have a couple of books
Yeah.
behind me. I didn't even read the prompts before like requesting all these books from the library.
Mm,
So I don't even know if they fit the prompt, but I'm just gonna read middle grade.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I'm
gonna do.
not following the prompts either.
Okay.
So,
I have the second book in the Amari and the Night Brothers,
oh yeah.
but I don't remember the first book, so I'm gonna have to reread it. I'm
Or
gonna have
just
to
read
read
a synopsis somewhere in
yeah,
depth.
summary. I need to look up a summary. I may just
Yeah.
do that, but we'll see. Goodreads won't load, which means I won't be adding everyone to read.
Oh,
Write them down. Write them
exactly.
down.
It happens to do that almost every time I sprint too. I'm like, let me look it up, and then it
I
just
know.
doesn't like me.
My mom wants to buddy read something with me, but I'm trying to find something I will actually enjoy. She's all about the Amish historical romances, and I just can't.
That's my
Aw,
mom. All the Christian like fiction romance
yes.
type
So
things. I'm like,
funny.
probably not.
Aw. You should. That should be a video.
Hey, you're not wrong. I did try to get her to read The Nightingale, and I don't know if she ever read it, but
I know Kevin from the Irish Reader had like a series with his mom that he would.
yes.
Yeah, you remember those? It was
Yeah, it was
something like
so
that.
cute.
Yeah. I love him.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love him and his Instagram, and he's in love, and it
I
makes me so
know.
happy.
I know. Ugh.
I love
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of something that you could buddy read with your mom, but Amish historical romance, it's a little hard.
It's hard. Obviously something historical then, but I
Yeah.
don't read much of it, so
Historical romance. I can't think of anything because I would not consider this romance.
yeah.
I thought there would be some, but no.
Yeah.
Hey, hope you have a good time tonight. Thank you for popping by. Hello, Jessica. I'm sorry to hear work sucked, my friends, but I'm here. Happy that you're here. Hope Esme is in her PJs and eating dinner. Hi, not sure what I'm gonna pick up yet. Always have like 3+ on the go. Happy to be
Same.
here.
Yep.
Have you always like read multiple books at once, or is that a new thing?
I feel like it started a few months after I got into Bookstagram. At first, I
Okay.
was like, how are people reading like 5 books at once? But typically, I don't read the same genres at the same time. So
Uh-huh.
it's easy to differentiate. And then I'm never in a slump because it's like I have choices.
Yeah.
So,
I just started like reading multiple books at once this year.
oh, really?
Yes, and I
Yeah.
have learned. I have a video that I'm gonna be posting soon, like my 2023 reading goals, and I like explained the method to my madness. So like basically, I have to read like one nonfiction, like something
Hmm.
fun, and then I don't know. I've had like
Exactly.
other goals, like book of the month picks. I want to read more, like a reread or just like an audiobook. Like I'm three
Yep.
is the max though.
Yeah. I feel like
Three.
that. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
City of Bones, love to see it. Yeah.
Right?
Jess loves that series. I just randomly thought of like the TV show and the movie, and it makes me sad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh,
With
there's so
what's
many
his face
things.
that was in Stranger Things now.
Oh, Jamie Campbell Bower.
Yes, that's it.
I remember someone being
Flashback.
like, "Oh, that's the guy from City Bones," and I'm like, "No, he's from like Harry Potter and Twilight."
When I first saw his face, I was like, "Is that the City of Bones guy?" I'm like, there's no
Is
way.
that
He's been off the
Jace?
charts or out of the world for like ages. Like, who? What? It was so random.
Oh, the movie was
Oh,
definitely better than that TV show they made.
yeah, yeah,
The cast was so good for the movies. I was so sad.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited because Daisy Jones comes out Friday. I think
I am so excited.
they're just like one episode a week though.
No.
I think so.
What is with Netflix and stuff doing that too? Like the season of You, I'm like,
Mhm.
why are you torturing me like
I
this?
know.
I
I
hate
feel
it.
now I feel like I'm watching too many things at once because like I'm watching
Same.
you, but there's no
Yeah.
more episodes, so I'm like in the middle of that. And then I started watching this other show called Red Rose on Netflix, which is really
Is
good.
that good? Because I've
I
almost
like
started it.
I like it a
Okay.
lot. If you like mystery that has to do with like technology, like
Hmm.
you know how the I'm trying to think. I know
Like
there's
Dark
been
Mirror-ish?
Black Mirror.
Yeah, not dark.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
Kinda. It does follow teenagers. So more of I know there's this one movie with like ugh, damn
That's
it.
okay. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, I know. There's some movies like that have come out recently. Like you know that one movie with Lucy Hale, like Truth or Dare?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that, but a little like better.
Okay.
It's British. It's like it's really
Oh,
it's
nice.
like dairy. Like their
Okay.
accents are so fun.
I
Oh
love that.
yeah. And then also I think the week after next Shadow and Bone comes out.
Oh,
The
yeah.
16th. I'm like,
And OBX. I don't know if you watch Outer Banks, but that's
I
another one I
don't.
watch.
I tried. I watched like one episode, I think.
I've heard people say that. I think it
Yeah.
just, I have a special connection because that's not far from where I live. And I'm
Okay.
like, oh my gosh, I've been there. Like, it's just
Okay.
fun. Yeah. It's
I
very
need to try it
adventurous.
again because I love me like teen drama.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
that is very
It's
much
a great cast. Yeah.
okay. That girl is so gorgeous. I forget her name, but she's in that
Madeline
show.
Klein or whatever her name is.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. She's stunning. Mhm.
Yeah. Making chickpea pasta. Nice. That sounds good. Made chili and cornbread for dinner. That sounds delicious.
Yum.
I made a veggie burger tonight. It was really good.
Nice.
Hey, Alicia. I love your new chair. Thank you. Oh, I need to watch Alicia's TBR. Every time that I watch your TBRs, I add like 10 more books.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to look up her channel.
Oh, I love her. I forget what ethnicity you are, Alicia, but I know she's Hispanic. So I add a lot of books because
Hmm.
she knows all of the Latinx books that are coming out. So
That's awesome.
I read so many. Hi, reading The Obsession by Nora Roberts. Hey, Shelly. Oh, that's okay. Okay, what happened? I'm gonna be reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia.
Ooh.
I saw that on your TBR.
Yeah, I need to read it.
The cover looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Reading The Hand on the Wall. She
Ooh,
literally started Truly Devious like 2 days ago. So
lying. I
yeah.
love that.
She was like, "I'm sick of romance. What should I read?" I'm like, "Truly Devious."
That's a good one to binge. Oh yeah, I
Maureen
binged that.
Dawson. Yeah. Have you
Hmm.
read the most recent?
I've only read the first one.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm terrible at series.
No. The second one is much better, I think.
Okay,
The
that's
second one's
good.
like my favorite. And the most recent one's called Nine Liars.
Yes.
And that one's set in London, which I really liked.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the fifth one. The fourth one is set in like a summer camp. And the first three are all set in the academy,
Okay.
Ellingham Academy.
Okay.
So they kind of changed. Like after it was, you can tell it was supposed to be a trilogy, and then they just kind of kept adding.
Ah,
But I
okay.
don't mind because I love those characters, and I
Yeah.
love Stevie and her anxiety. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yes, exactly.
I have 4 chapters left of the third.
Dang.
She literally finished the Vanishing Stare yesterday. That was such a tongue twister. I love you, Jess.
Wow. That's
I'm so happy
amazing.
for you. Oh, you got it? She got my Galentine's card. That was so late.
That's so cute though.
I sent that like the first week of February, Jess. That's so wild. Yeah, I sent some of my friends like Galentine cards with Starbucks gift cards in them.
Aw, that's so
I'm
cute.
sorry that was so late though. Um, Dragon Blood is the sequel and final of Blaze Wrath. Also, I didn't know about that book. Just saw the cover. I don't know, but we should read that witchy book together. Just saying. That'd be fun. I forget when that book's coming out and what the title is. I just know it's Amparo Ortiz, but I have to look it up because I forgot the title already. Would your mom read magical realism with romance? Just read The Minuscule Mansion of Myra Malone, and it was a nice read. Something that you both might enjoy.
I've been curious about that one. I have it.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, picked up Day of Fallen Night at my bookstore this morning. I'm so excited to start it tonight. Hope you like it. Yeah, look,
Oh.
Kevin, I'm so
Oh
don't
my
take any
gosh.
kids. Leave the kids behind. A summer is all you need to go to Amari number 2. Okay. I just feel like I can't even remember I know there was like a big plot twist that happened towards the end. And I
Yeah.
can't even remember. Like
I didn't remember with this one.
okay.
Kendall, or the first one recently. And I was like, doesn't it end like this? Or doesn't this or that happen? And then she started telling me all the details. I was like, how could I forget about that?
I know that's why I like kind of want to reread Amari and the Night Brothers. So I'm like surprised all over, but like also March
Yeah.
is 30 days long or
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
Reading Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I did hear mixed things about that Chain of Thorns or whatever Thorns. The newer book by Cassandra Clare. I don't
Yeah.
know. There's so many chains and
I
thorns on.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did hear mixed things. I was like, I heard it was a little underwhelming, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. No, she won't read magical realism. Oh no, it took a while for her to read fiction at all. I'm trying to broaden her horizons a little, one step at a time. Ugh, I wish I knew what some of your favorite, like some of her favorite books are, your mom's,
Yeah.
but I
That would
probably
help.
wouldn't know the titles.
They're Amish romances.
Yeah. Oh no, my husband's grandmother is a pretty successful Christian romance author, and I'll never read any of it.
I don't blame you.
Not even the the grandma.
It's like the most spice that happens is like hand holding or something.
So I guess I should watch the movie. I watched the series and liked it, but hadn't read the book. Now that I've started, I might agree with you. Should I wait after I'm done with the first book? Were you reading City of Bones? Is that what you're
I
talking
think
about?
so, yeah.
Yeah, I think the first book. Well, the first movie does spoil something a little bit from the second book, I think, from what I remember. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. Wait, let me see if I
It's
can.
been so long since I've read that.
Um, I just put in the private chat. I don't want to spoil anybody.
Oh,
The
okay.
movie
Yeah.
hints at it. So I don't. So
Gotcha.
maybe you want to read the second book and then watch the movie. But I don't
Maybe.
remember very well.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Hello.
Hi, that's my boyfriend.
Oh,
What are
hello.
you doing? What are you reading tonight? What are you doing?
Let's hear it.
He's like reading nothing. Going to be playing my wrestling game. He still hasn't bought Hogwarts Legacy.
My
And like
husband's
I keep
playing that.
telling him, I want you to play it so I can read and that can be my ambiance. Like
There you go. It's a good ambience for
I still
sure.
I do want to play it. See what I told you? He's reading WWE. He's playing his game. He's been playing that game all day.
That's
He
so
got like
funny.
an actual wrestler like belt, like a $200 belt, and him and his friend play this game, and whoever wins gets to keep it at their house.
I love that.
I know, right? I was like, that's kind of clever.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh.
So I
Yeah.
guess he's defending his title right now.
I love that.
He invited me to go over to his house tomorrow to watch wrestling. I'm probably gonna be reading.
I was
But
gonna say, bring your book.
yeah, I always do.
Uh,
Reading Runtime by Catherine
Ooh.
Ryan Howard. Ooh, that name sounds familiar. That author.
Yeah.
Oh, you've watched the entire series. Then I
Oh,
don't. Then I think you are. I don't
probably.
know.
Probably.
I don't. I did only watch like 2 episodes of the show, so I don't know. That
Yeah.
show was not good,
Same.
girl.
Yep. Yep.
Not good. Oh, whoa, that's cool. What is her name?
Look
I
at my
wanna look
mom's
at her-
Kindle.
What if she already has books by her on her Kindle? That'd be really funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, City of Bones. Sorry, I forgot. I like Hand holding.
I mean, I'm not wrong, but
I've
uh,
never read one of those
no, me either.
Amish books. I did go to Amish country in December, and there were some bookstores, but I didn't go in there. Reading Love Letters to the Dead by Ava DeLaire and The Sweetest Remedy by Jane Agaro. Love Letters to the Dead was like a really hype book back in the day. I remember when that came out.
Mm.
Lena, her name is Lori Copeland. She started out writing smut, but now it's like a Western Christian theme. Oh my, I
Changed their
want.
mind.
Okay, wait. Lori Copeland? I want to see what Lori Copeland
I
like.
don't know why that sounds familiar.
I know, right? Uh, there's one called
Goodreads is not
Faith.
working.
Faith, Brides of the West, #1. The page is unavailable for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't
it's not
know.
working. I tried to look up Blaze Wrath or whatever, and it wouldn't.
Mm. Oh, I found one by Miss Lori Copeland called Faith. It's #1 in the Brides of the West series. It didn't work when I tried to go into the author's page, but it worked for the books. So
It's working on my web browser. I don't know. Maybe it's the app.
they're going through some changes.
Maybe not.
Catherine Ryan Howard wrote 56 Days. Oh, yeah, that was the COVID book that everyone was like, no.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I never read that.
Nope.
Just looked her up, and part of me thinks I've seen my mom reading her, but part of me thinks all the covers start looking the same after a while. That's true. Very true about the covers. Lori Copeland is on KU.
Nice.
Fun fact. Love that. I just looked her up on Amazon. That's so funny.
Oh gosh.
Alrighty. How long did we want to sprint for? Do we want to sprint for like 30, 40 minutes?
It's all you. It's your choice.
Oh no. What time is it? 7:40? Mm, let's do 40 to start.
Sounds good.
That's cool. Okay. Let's do 40. I have this little like dark academia ambiance because like our
Perfect.
thumbnail was giving dark academia, so I had to.
Yes. That will fit the creepy vibes of my book.
Oh yeah. Forget about that. Right. Tab. Okay. All right, we'll see you all in 40 minutes.
That scared me.
I would always forget to like show people what it'll sound like.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Should probably do that. How did you guys
Uh,
do? Let us know. How did you do, Liv?
I read 36 pages.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good.
Good.
It's like, I don't know, like horror historical. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to compare it to Mexican Gothic, but
Ooh.
it's because you like Mexican Gothic that I want to compare it to that. If you like kind of like, I don't know, body horror stuff, it's interesting.
Mm.
Yeah.
I didn't like Mexican Gothic actually.
You did it?
No.
Oh.
My favorite
Mm.
Silvia Moreno is probably Velvet Was the Night, and then maybe The
Mm.
Daughter of Dr. Moreau.
Ah, okay.
But
That would make
Mexican
sense too,
Gothic,
though.
yeah, Mexican Gothic was a little unforgettable for me.
Yeah, it was like a 3-star for me, honestly. But I liked the writing and like the creepy kind of horror vibes. I don't
Mhm.
know, but this book is really good.
Yeah. I didn't realize that I only had literally a chapter. It's just a really long
Oh,
chapter, but I
wow.
had a chapter left for this. Like the chapters in here are really long.
Mm.
Like I had the audiobook too, and like one chapter is like 130 minutes. Like they're really long.
What?
Yeah, they're
That's
like
insane.
long. Yeah, they're pretty long chapters. Because they're kind of divided by like the years. Um,
Oh,
yeah, so they're pretty long chapters. So I had one long chapter, so I finished this. And I gave it 4 out of 5 stars.
okay.
Like the ending
Nice.
was a little confusing. And
Oh
I
boy.
read the author's note and like I'm still like not sure what happened. I feel like I'm
Mm.
gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, and then I read 2 chapters of this, so I only have 2 more chapters left. So
Oh
this is how
wow.
much. Yeah,
Look
so
at
I'm
you.
definitely finishing this during the next sprint. Um,
Yeah.
and then I have no clue what I'm gonna pick up after that. I don't know.
Well, let us vote. What are you
I
feeling?
don't, I don't know. That's my issue. I don't know if I should start with middle grade. I'm definitely not doing a graphic novel because I'm saving those for the
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to do another historical fiction. I have The Giver of Stars.
Mm.
I wanted to read it for like Women's History Month. I've heard that was a good one. I don't want to read another nonfiction right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to read any of these.
What is that green one?
This is a Court of Mist and Fury.
Ah, I should have known.
I want to reread it. So I was thinking, maybe I'll reread that. And then I have The Secret Garden. I've never read it.
Oh,
Secret Garden.
that's such a good one.
Um,
It's so sad, but it's so good.
sad.
Yeah.
I picked this for Kayla's buzzword because the word is secret this month.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
then
cool.
I have my book club pick, which is How to Not Drown in a Glass of Water.
Maybe you should go with the book club pick because then you can like knock it out, you know?
That's true. And then I just have a whole bunch of middle grade, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel like
know that mood.
I can't let you guys vote because I don't know how I'm feeling. My TBR is gonna go up tomorrow, so
Yeah.
like I really want to read Amari, but I don't know if I'm gonna read the first one still, if I'm just gonna read the second one.
I am not a rereader, so even with series, I will go and like read an in-depth like summary or I'll find a YouTube video, stuff like that.
I might do that because I honestly don't want to not waste my time, but you know, like I don't
No,
have that
I
much
feel like
time.
it's wasting time. Do you see all these books I need to read? Like, I can't reread books.
Like for middle grade March, I have Amari, and then I have Witchlings. I don't know if you've read that one.
Yeah, I've seen that. Mhm.
I feel like I might have seen this on The Mystery.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You like this one? Okay.
Yeah,
I have this.
the audio's good for that too.
Ooh, okay. I think it's on Scribd, so I'm gonna have to.
I think so. Mhm.
And then I have The Last Cuentista.
Oh yeah, I adore that cover.
Yeah. Oh, and I have so many.
Oh
And
my
I have
gosh.
Small Town Pride too.
Okay.
For middle grade March. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully people are commenting.
Yeah.
While I'm doing this. But
Yeah.
I can't read any of these because
I'm
gonna
seeing Amari a couple times, so
Okay. I'm probably gonna pick up Amari. I picked this up because I was looking for I know.
That's so cute.
I was looking up middle grade recommendations. So I requested it from the library without knowing, and it's literally a picture book about like an introverted boy, and it's gonna take me 5 minutes to read.
It looks so cute
like
though.
I'm like he's and I am quiet, a story for the introvert and all of us. I'm like
Oh.
I needed this when I was younger.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Homeschooler. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were homeschooled?
Yep. All the
I
way.
don't think I knew that. I
You
feel like I
probably
would have
did. You probably
remembered
just
that.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, they're like, I never would have known. I'm like, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
I
no, I
was
don't.
homeschooled. I wasn't a homeschooler. Like, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh. About to hit up KU right now. I should do a video comparing her smutty
Oh my
with one
god.
of her Western. That's so funny. Love
Oh
this
man.
ambience. I just realized, like, at the end that I think it has music, so I'm probably gonna get copyrighted. But
I
it's
could barely hear it.
okay.
If that
Hopefully,
helps.
hopefully not, because there's rain. But I think there's like a little bit of music, so hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
If there's rain, probably not.
Yeah, I hope not. But I was like, I was thinking about changing it, but I'm like, it was on there for 40 minutes. I'm gonna get copyrighted
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Oh, let us know how you guys did in the chat, by the way. I'm planning on buying up copies of her smut paperbacks and displaying them somehow, but the family may not be too happy with me. I'd love to see that video. That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
This book is amazing. You
Which
are
one was
reading
that?
The
Oh, the
Hand
Truly
on the
Devious.
Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one, The Hand on the Wall.
Nice.
I love The Vanishing Stare. It got really creepy, like The
That's what
Vanishing
I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to continue.
Like it's YA, but even on the first one, like they kind of like explicitly talk about how like one of the kids is murdered. I mean, it's yeah,
this is young adult and it's
okay.
pretty gory. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
it was a little like off-putting. Like when I
Mm,
was reading, I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
yeah.
Hey Jess, not sure what
Hello.
I'm reading tonight. Give us options if you don't. We're not sure. Hey Amy, I want to jump in and say hi. Amy's probably working, but she
I
always
know, right? She's
somehow.
always working.
Yeah, I wanted her to like join me on sprints. Like I think
Mhm.
Amy, my other friend Steph, and like all of you guys work like night shifts, I guess.
Yeah.
And I can't
Yeah.
have you guys on, unfortunately. Okay, who wants to write my ethics paper for me? I finished the first sentence, so I already got it started for whoever
The
wants to
first
finish it.
sentence.
You know,
I would if I
papers.
could.
I know. Papers was actually like the one thing I thrived like in college. I
Really.
love writing papers.
Mine was like
Loved
all
it.
fluff. Like I milked that for all it was worth. I was like, listen, I am a graphic designer. Okay. I know.
Yeah. No, I love writing papers. I think maybe when it was like discussions, like I had this one class where you had to do the readings and your points was like that you said something about it in class. Those were the ones that I like struggled because I
Yeah.
never did the readings.
Right.
For a reader, I did not
Yeah.
want to do any reading for class. But like even exams and stuff, I liked it. I liked school.
I was just never a good test taker and stuff like that. I liked my art classes, obviously, but
I never really took. I was a film major when I started, and then I was like, "Oh no, were you really?"
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we've had this conversation.
Cinematography. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was film, then I was photography, then I was journalism, and I ended
Oh,
up with
that's right.
communications. Yeah.
Okay. I remember the journalism,
Yeah.
which makes sense because you like to write papers. So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I just feel like college kind of kills your creativity sometimes with like
yeah.
journalism and stuff. Like I was taking classes that was very like newspaper and I wanted to write more for like magazines and stuff like that. Like that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to do, more like creative. And they were like, who, but, where, when, how, like
Yeah.
that type of stuff. Like someone got murdered at this time and this location. I'm like, I don't want to write about
Yeah.
this.
No.
Oh, I got you, Kendall, but I can't promise a good grade.
Yeah,
You
for
know, I
real.
was the one because after I decided to do communications. My best friend Joey changed his major to communications, and the girl that used to be my roommate also, and they would all ask me for my notes. And like they would take classes that they knew that I'd had, so they could like ask me for help or like notes or papers or like how did you do this? And I, for my one really close friend Joey, I like literally would send him my Google Drive like folder of the class and like here are my notes, here's everything that I did. Obviously don't copy it like exactly how
Oh
it
my
is. But
gosh.
yeah, I think that's the only reason why he graduated.
That's hilarious.
um
Oh.
Hi friends just joining. I will be playing my Switch during these sprints. I don't know what game I
Mm.
want to play. I still kind of want to get a Switch. I may,
Oh, it's so much fun.
because I love Mario, like those Mario games and stuff. Like my boyfriend just has a PS5 and they don't have Mario and stuff PS5.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Gabby, you should look at Gris.
Ooh.
It's very aesthetic and the music and everything.
Aw.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of want to get a Switch. And is Switch the one with the garden? I'm forgetting the name. The one with the cute little
Animal Crossing?
that one. The garden.
Yes. Animal Crossing, yeah.
Okay. I feel
Yep.
like that would be a good one to just like listen to an audiobook and play at the same time,
I
maybe.
would do that for hours when the
Okay.
game first came out. Whew, yeah, that was my life.
Yeah. I've been wanting to either get into puzzles or I actually saw that coloring book Kendall was coloring Goblin
Yes.
Core. I saw it at half price and I was like, that is the one that Kendall is using.
I'll
I
show
saw
you
it
the one I'm
yesterday.
using.
Okay. I wanted to get a Goblin Core. It looked really cool.
This one is so cute. It's
I want
like
to get into that.
magical.
Okay.
Ah,
I want to
dude,
buy one. I want
coloring
to.
is my thing.
Isn't there
Yeah.
Harry Potter ones too?
Oh, yeah, I have a couple of those. I
Okay.
have so many.
I want to get a coloring book. To my boyfriend, if you're still watching, I want a coloring book.
And throw some markers in there.
Yeah. I actually have a lot of markers that I bought when I was like going through my Bujo like bullet journal.
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought some new ones because I had a bunch of like mild liners, but
Mm.
those just, I don't know. I needed something with a brush, and oh, it's so addicting when you find
I
a good coloring book that you love. Yeah.
I gotta look into it. I found some really good markers at TJ Maxx very
Oh
randomly.
yeah.
Yeah, and they have like every single color. Amy, literally anything will be better than what I write.
Yeah.
Aw. What do you
Oh,
have
I
to
hate
write
that.
about? I'm curious. Like just ethics.
Yep. I have no idea.
You have Animal Crossing. Do you have that?
Yep.
Oh,
Animal Crossing's a good favorite.
I know. I've seen like a lot of the really cozy YouTubers and stuff playing.
Yeah. Cozy Grove is another fun one. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, but it's not as in depth. But
What are your options, Gabby? Let us know. I have Animal Crossing. That is
mm,
so. Give your girl some other games I can't get.
Jenny LeClue is another good one. Hit me up. I'll give you some options.
You should do like some cozy video game type.
I
Of...
should. I just kind of
Okay.
feel like a fraud because like I don't game that much, but when I do, it's like I binge it in
Mm.
small amounts, if that
I
makes sense.
forget my friend here on YouTube. I forget her channel name. I'll send it to you. Steph
Okay.
Marie Books.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen her like Animal Crossing and stuff videos?
No. Does she
Yeah,
have a
she's
separate channel?
literally. What was that?
Does she have a separate channel for that?
Mm-mm. No.
I'm subscribed to her and I've never seen that.
Well, oh wait. No, it's Stephanie Marie. Maybe I'm here. I'll send it to you. Her name's
Okay.
Stephanie Marie. I thought it was Stephanie Marie Books. I don't know. It's Stephanie Marie. I'll send it to you. But yeah, she has done some like cozy game nights and stuff like that. It's really cute. Here, I'll send it to you in our private chat. Maybe
Okay.
you do know her. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because I feel like I have heard of a Stephanie Marie books, and I don't think they're the same person.
Oh no. I'm not
Okay.
subscribed to her. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
I love her. She's so cute.
Yeah,
Super
she looks
cozy.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I think her cozy gaming stuff is like what has like the most views, but she's like a booktuber.
Nice.
I don't know if you have heard of Spiritfarer, but it's one of my favorite,
Yes.
and the graphics are so cute. I also love Sky Children. I believe I can't remember the name. I am
Spiritfarer is on my list for sure to get.
so out of the gaming world. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Pokemon Scarlet is fun or Splatoon are good ones.
Pokemon's a classic. Yeah.
I used to play Zelda when I was little.
Yeah, me too.
Does that count?
Yes.
Hey Amanda, just finished up season 1 of Outer Banks and now I'm ready to read. We were just talking about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
How many seasons are there for Outer Banks?
This is the third one they just
The
released.
third one. Yeah, I think I honestly just watched the one episode, but maybe I
Just
could
keep
give it
going.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
It's like a mindless. Hey Miranda, I'm wrapping up my February in my reading journal. I can't.
Nice.
Very nice, Miranda. What was your last read for February, Miranda? Finished my homework and applied for a job and an internship. Best of luck. It'll be my first video production job, aka the first one in my career field. Very
Oh,
nice.
hope it goes well.
I know, I'm excited for you. Also, I think last week I talked about that job. Like I applied for something and I was supposed to hear back on Monday. And then I heard back today, and it's just like updates and updates and updates, and they keep
Yeah,
telling
what is this job for? Because I've seen you post about it.
Live. I want it so bad. I've been kind of keeping it secret. Like I haven't
Okay.
told
Or you could tell me
anyone.
later when we get off if you want.
Yes, I will. Because it's pretty like known in the book community, so I don't want to be like, I applied
Okay.
for
I
it. Yeah.
figured it was like bookish or like publishing or something. Yeah.
Marketing, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like, so basically now I'm waiting till Thursday because then I am. Well, she said that I'm going to be scheduling my final interview
Oh.
on Thursday. So then I have to do the final interview. So I already done
Oh.
2 interviews so far.
Gosh.
And basically she called me today kind of saying like the role kind of changed because it's kind of like they're building their marketing team for the first time, so
Okay.
that the role kind of changed, and if I was okay with these things and these things, and I'm like, yeah, that all sounds good. So basically she was trying to get like that confirmation, and then I guess she's checking back in with the team, and then on Thursday I'll get a call. And like it's been like my second interview was 1 month ago now.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
My first interview
Man.
was in January, and then like early January. And yeah, my second interview, I literally looked at my calendar, and my second interview happened like today, a month ago.
Oh my gosh.
So I've just been like waiting.
Man, you have so much patience. Oh, that's
Yeah.
frustrating.
But I really want it, so I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, I
I'll wait.
understand.
Good
Yeah.
things are worth the wait.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. But I'll put it on the chat, or I'll tell you later what it is. But
Okay.
yeah. Go Jenna. I'm excited for you. I hope I don't know what it is, but I hope that it's good for you. Loving half a soul so much already. My phone keeps trying to write half a soup. That's so funny. Trying to finish From Blood and Ash tonight. I have
Wow.
150 pages left. Oh my gosh, what a blast!
It's a
from the
big one.
past. Yeah, it's not that old, but
I haven't read it still, so.
Oh, I only read the first one. I didn't like it personally, but I just feel like not a lot happened.
Yeah.
It got good towards the end, and like it was just a very much like a setup for like the series, but I don't think I'm that invested in it.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Miranda. I ended up reading. Oh, I read this Tom Felton book, Beyond the Wand. Read another 10% of the book. I read this in January. It was pretty funny. I liked it.
Yeah.
Like,
Does he narrate it?
yes, he does.
Okay, I need to get the audio because that would be amazing.
Yeah, I liked it, and just being a Harry Potter fan, like it's just funny. He does talk like about Emma Watson and him, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if Emma Watson wanted
Ooh,
that in there. Just like how
interesting.
they kind of had like they never like were boyfriend and girlfriend, but like he
They
knew
were,
that she had a crush on him, and he was like, I always had a special love for her type thing. And he talks about it a little bit, but I won't say much else because
yeah,
it's kind of like what everyone else knows about it
yeah,
too.
yeah, right.
Um, but I'm like, aren't you married? I don't know if he's married or not,
I don't
but
think so.
um, he does talk about having an addiction and stuff like
Oh
that that
wow.
I never
Okay.
knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it
Hmm.
was interesting. And he talks a lot about his family and how his mom helped him out a lot, and like his brothers and everything that came with like the fame. So there's some funny stories in there, but yeah. Decided to read while we were dating instead of I can't. While we were dating instead and got to page 41. Okay. I read about 18-ish pages, 40 through 42 I think left. Very nice. I read 36 pages and let me tell you I'm finishing this book in one day. Love to see it,
Wow.
Jess.
Mhm.
Wait, you're reading The Hand on the Wall. So, where are my books? Oh, the next one is The Box in the Woods. I think they're
Okay.
right there. They're
Oh,
right
I see them. Yeah.
The Box in the Woods and then Nine Liars. And not girl, Nine Liars just came out like 2 months ago, so then you're gonna be waiting with me till the next one comes out, which it is because it ended in a cliffhanger, the last one. So
Of course.
there will be another one. Get a jump on Middle Green March. Oh, now I'm getting to the
Yeah.
the comments. I should maybe I'll just look up a summary for Mari and the Night Brothers during the next sprint if I
Do
finish
it.
Insecure in Love and start that one. Make it a tradition to vote for your next read during sprints. I know last time you guys voted for The Bodyguard. It was between The Bodyguard and The Friend Zone, and The Bodyguard won, so I read that one first. Read 20 pages. Nice. I know. I read the first one.
I still need to read the first one.
No, I think oh gosh, I read the first one when I had my apartment, so I feel like that was like 2020,
Oh
21
wow.
maybe? Maybe
Yeah.
2020 because it feels like a lifetime ago.
Mhm.
Got distracted with Ben& and Jerry's in my fridge, but I got 23 ugh, now I want something sweet.
I know.
But I got 23 pages read, and I'm at about 50%. I should just not read comments.
I know.
I
I swear I'm a reader, but when I get on here, I'm like
no.
stumbling.
There's some people that like just like put them up and like they read them in their head and they just comment on what it
Yeah.
says, but like
Yeah.
I've
I do a
always
mix of
read
both
them.
sometimes.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
always read them. So, oh, for summary, RA captains
Is it
for summary.
recaptains?
I
Recap?
don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but
Yeah,
because I
literally
know,
saying.
let me just captains. Um, re. Oh, I think it's recaptains, not raw. Okay. I've
Oh.
never heard of this before, but I'll look it up there because I know there's some websites that have it. Because I have looked it
Wow.
up. I know there someone had like a really, really good Ninth House video, like YouTube video, and it was like, what happened?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Crescent City recap and how long it
Oh,
is. I was just like, dang, someone wrote an
oh.
essay.
I reread Ninth House before Hellbent, but I still watched. Someone came out with a video, and they did such a good job, like
Really?
with everything. But I don't think there's one for Amari. I'll look up
Oh,
some stuff, videos. I'll be reading ZA for Is that Zodiac Academy?
I think so.
Maybe 80%. I only read the first one. It's not for me, unfortunately. Love Witchlings. Valley
Mm.
is my child, and I will throw my hands for that fictional child. I'm
I
excited.
love.
I got a box for Witchlings. I think I got an
Yeah,
arc in that
yeah.
box, and it came with like gummies,
That's
and
adorable.
it was so cute. I love the Mari and the Night Brothers. It was my first book of the year. Nice. My first book of the year this year was Nine Liars by Maureen Johnson. Do you
Solid.
remember what you read? The first book this year?
I think I finished a manga first. It was
Ooh.
either that or I don't. Was Was it the Grady? No, it wasn't the Grady Hendrix. Maybe it was. I can't remember.
My friend Jess, her fiance, let me borrow the first 3 volumes of Spy Family, and I've had
Yeah.
them probably for like half a year.
Okay, you need to read them now
I
because they're so fun.
I know that you've read them. And then
Mhm.
Katie Colson was just reading Promise Neverland.
Oh, I love that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neither, there is this one manga that I look at every single time that I go to the bookstores now because you posted about it.
Is it
Oh
Witch
gosh.
Hat Atelier?
No, I read the first one of that,
Oh.
and I just can't find the because I don't like buying manga because I read it so quickly that
Mhm.
and I can't find it in the library. It's in my Amazon wish list. It's like a cafe type.
Oh, the Book Saviors Cafe.
That one, I think.
That's the first book I finished this year. That manga.
Is it okay?
And then it
So
was How to Sell a Haunted House, if you want to
so
count like
that
an
is
actual book.
that manga I look at every single time I go out. Oh, I've also heard people have recommended to me this book called Nora Goes Off Script. If I
Yeah,
like, thank you for. Have you read this?
I've seen it a lot. It looks
Okay,
good.
so I've heard that if I liked Thank You for Listening, and like some of the romances I like, that one's a good one
Hmm,
too.
that's good to
Sorry for
know.
adding more books to your TBR.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
um, oh, I already read that. Read only 2 pages because I took a shower and ate my dinner first. Fellow homeschooler in the chat.
yep.
Finished chapter 1 of The Sweetest Remedy by Jane Igaro. Love it. Very nice. My vote is for Amari. I want to read that
Yeah.
one so bad. You know what I haven't read? The Evelyn Jones one.
That one's so
Oh my
good.
god. And
It's
every time I
classic horror.
every time I see that book, I think of Kendall.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I want to read Witchlings. Which smut was someone buying up?
Are we talking about the Amish romances? I don't know.
Or the Western?
Yeah.
You should. Claudia Ortega just released a short story about Valley. Aw, that's cute. Hey, Meg. Thanks for coming by. Oh, the irony of asking someone to write your ethics paper.
That's true.
Thank you for that. um, you're going to do that thing where someone slowly replace family photos with Nicolas Cage
Oh,
photos. Just randomly put them in like different places of the house. Like
love it.
look, do like a little scavenger hunt or something.
Yeah.
Like for Easter, instead of Easter eggs, it'll just be like those books.
There you go. There you go.
um I've made it over half the first page and it only has to be 2. That's not bad. I like writing papers, but only about things that I like to talk about.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, well now I'm officially sold. Oh, for Witchlings. That's a great idea. You and Naomi buddy read in a live show for
Oh.
Witchlings. Thank you for content idea, Miranda. Love you.
Yeah.
Perfect timing because I'm trying to finish my book by the end of February. Yes, today's the last day. Get those TBRs read. It felt so satisfying. Like I have like a Google Doc that
Yeah.
I keep everything and like I'll like mark them off as I'm reading them and there's only this one left. But usually I have so many rollovers from the last
You are
month.
so good at that. I mean, I have a list and I mark them off, but I'm a mood reader. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely moody reader too. Not for this month, for March. I have like a set
yeah.
TBR.
Yep.
Oh, that's a perfect idea. Ooh. um, I thrive on making slideshows for presentations. I don't love public speaking. Me either.
Ugh.
But if I had to, in order to do slideshows instead of tests, I take that choice immediately. No, me behind a paper or an exam any day before having to do a presentation.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
I
true.
hate it too when like the professors will tell you like in the first class like the syllabus and they would tell you like at the end of like the semester you're gonna have to do a presentation. Like those entire 4 to 5 months I was just stressing out about this
Yeah. About
presentation.
to pee my pants every single day thinking about it.
Or group projects. Group projects?
Oh,
Oh my god. Give me a
gosh.
100-question exam. I
Yep.
will write you a 10, 20-page, like, essay. No group projects. I hated them so
Yeah.
much.
Same.
I was the opposite. I went to art school determined to study something with commercial possibilities, photography, graphic, or an interactive design. Wound up a painting major with a graphic design minor.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. Discovered I preferred working with my hands over working with computers. I love puzzles. I need to get one. I keep seeing them at like libraries or bookstores, I mean.
Yeah. Barnes and Noble always has
They
good
have some
ones
cool
too.
ones. Yeah, they have some cool ones. There's ones that like it's like a bookshelf and stuff, so very bookish. I just don't know where to store it after. I know there's things that you can buy,
I
but
have a
I would just
mat.
probably like I probably undo it and
Yeah.
put it back in the box and do it again.
Yeah.
Got 30 pages done, determined to finish this book tonight. I hope that you get to finish it tonight. I have color by sticker books to do during
Oh yeah.
audiobooks. Okay. I have an ASMR coloring book. Oh, you can scan the QR code and listen to the sounds it plays while
That
coloring?
is such a good idea.
That's
I
cool.
love that.
Yeah. I couldn't listen to audiobooks. Well, I guess I could look it up on my like it could be like my ambiance, like on my MacBook as I'm listening to an audiobook.
Yep.
That'd be cool. At school, I used to be very stressed about public speaking, but ended up being good at it. That's good. Writing papers, I liked it. I was good at getting my point across. I could probably ace your epic paper, Kendall.
Uh,
uh, Spirit Fair on the Switch is vibe too. Yeah, I don't know what
it
it is.
looks
But
so good.
the last time I played with the Switch was probably with Jess. We were at a cabin, and I think we were playing Mario Party or something.
Mm.
That was a perfect weekend.
Yeah, it looked
Um,
fun.
yes to Liv, Kendall, and anyone else interested in doing game suggestions for a video idea. For a video. I don't know where I got the idea from.
Yeah. I'll have to get to playing some more then because I don't play that much.
Or maybe you guys could do like, if you like this game, read this book. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there any like cozy?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Hey Jill, I'm late. Just got out of productive class. Huh? Having a can of SpaghettiOs, also reading a book box edition of God Killer tonight and doing late homework. Did I read
Probably
that wrong? You got out of productive class?
production maybe
Or
class? I don't know.
maybe. Okay. Or maybe you feel productive after class.
That is true.
That's why I was like, how did I read that?
Yeah.
Made it to page 129 of The Housemaid and then didn't arrive. What did you get? I'm excited because usually I'm having to like rack my brain every single day of the week on what I'm gonna make for dinner. And my boyfriend invited me tomorrow to his house. So I was like, you're cooking or
Yeah.
ordering something. And I'm so excited. I don't know what he's making or ordering. So it'll be like a little treat.
Yeah, I
It'll
love
be
that.
surprise. um, I was always losing all my points for grammar and orthography. In French, taught English was a second language. I've actually been really good at spelling because learning English, I learned like watching shows with English captions
Oh,
and I just kind of
okay.
picked it up. And then I
Yeah.
also read a lot. So
Yeah,
um
that's true.
like the other day I was out with my friends who are American and they were asking like me and my boyfriend how to spell a word. And
Yeah.
I was like, not you asking the Puerto Ricans how to
Right?
spell a word. So
Uh,
I've been loving playing Dreamlight Valley while listening to
mm.
my audiobook. I don't know what that is. Sounds like fun. I want to switch to for Animal Crossing and the Mario games. I would do it for the Mario. I mean, I'd probably like Animal Crossing too.
Yeah.
Looks really cute. I got an arc of For the Blonde Identity by Ellie Carter, so I finished that and working on my review. I haven't heard of that book. The Blonde Identity. I want to look it up. I do have what's it called? Stone Cold Fox. I think it's a newer release.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It reminds me of, I don't know, this title kind of reminded me of that book. It literally came out maybe last week, and it reminds me of like that ABC TV show called Revenge.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like those vibes, and I'm
I used to
excited to
love
read
that
it.
show.
Yeah. I haven't heard too many people talk about it yet, but
Mm-mm.
I'm hopefully I'll read it soon. Oh, I was looking this up. The Blend Identity kind of sounds like that, like that
Yeah.
um, vibe. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I've listened to a podcast called Pro Book Nerds, Professional Book Nerds. Um
Yes.
oh gosh, and they like every they do like their TBRs as episodes, and they only talk about like new releases. Like that is all they like, that's their TBRs, cuz basically
Interesting.
it's powered by like a book company. So I feel like they have to like talk about certain books, so like, or like newer releases so they can promote it or something.
Hmm.
I don't know, but they talk about so many good like upcoming releases, and it's not good because I just keep adding all these books to
Yeah,
my
for
library.
real.
Irene, you make me want to get eat the vegan ice cream my boyfriend bought me during the weekend now. I'm probably gonna go grab some ice cream after this. Do it. I was debating making dinner but wasn't starving. Check my freezer and ice cream won.
There
I
you
am
go.
adult.
No judgment here.
I'm playing Dreamlight Valley while listening to my audiobook too. Spy Family is so good. I need to read it.
I second that.
Any sprints coming up soon for anyone that you know of? Thanks. Like today or in general?
Like
Hit it
this
up.
week, Savannah does them on Wednesdays, right?
Mhm. Sav from Riveting Reads goes live every Wednesday, I think at 8. I've been going live every Tuesday for the past like 3, 4 weeks. So usually on Tuesdays you can find me here. I know there's one Tuesday coming up that I'm gonna be at Silvia Moreno's signing, so
Mm-hmm.
I won't be live.
Just take us with you.
Right? I should.
Live stream it.
I remember back in the day, someone said like, "Oh, one day, like I'm gonna get married on a Tuesday, and I'm gonna be doing live reading sprints at my wedding." Like, make it part of the
Uh,
journey.
yeah. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
yeah, I don't know who else is going live.
Yeah. I feel
This
like people
next
did them a lot like last week, but
yeah. Yeah, usually like the only people that I know that go live like weekly is like Savannah. I think if also if you have the YouTube app, you can always go on subscriptions and then you can filter the live and you can see lives that are coming up.
mm,
If you didn't know, now you know.
I don't think I
Um
knew that.
yeah, that's usually how I like see who's live and who's going to be live and stuff. Oh shoot, the girls are going live for the Cozy Hollow in like 4 minutes.
They are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and say hi at least.
Do it.
Give my rating. Hey, hi Selena. Reading Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. That's the Talia Hibbert, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have now made it to the second page. Woo! We're pushing
Yay.
through. Hopefully, I'll be able to actually read on the last print. I
I
hope.
hope so.
I agree. F team projects. Okay. The
For
anxious
real.
control freak in me wanted to die of stress. Give me big papers or even an oral presentation. Yeah. No, thank you. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Glad
that's
you're
what I thought.
productive. That's the best feeling. I usually feel really, really productive on Mondays because I get so much done. Uh Glad I'm done with school for that. Too much team project in college.
Yeah.
I learned most of my English through TV, internet, magazines, musics, and books. Me was mostly TV. I think I just accidentally like turn on the captions on the closed captioning on my TV in English, and I
Yeah.
get to watch a lot of Disney channels. So like watching To Be
Ah,
Life with Zack
okay.
and Cody, Hannah Montana, like
Yeah,
all that.
that's
I just
funny.
picked it up. It was I just picked it up somehow.
Huh, that's crazy.
uh, Funny story. I'm actually watching Revenge. That is one of my all-time favorite TV shows.
Literally same. It's so underrated.
I loved it. How do you filter that? Let me see if I can show you.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hold on.
wait, how do you
Um,
do?
our faces
Oh,
down
I
here
see.
when you can go on you go on subscriptions, And then like all the way, oh, hold on. And then at the top, like there's like the all whatever. And you
Yeah.
can swipe through and then there's like the live button. And then you
Yeah,
can
you have to like swipe right to see it.
you can see whoever's live
Oh,
and then you can see all the scheduled lives like coming up.
that is nifty.
You learn something new every day. um Hi. Just made it and wanted to say hi. Thank you for coming, Cynthia. I started learning English the same way and with music too. I feel like music it took me a little longer. Like like they're just singing and like with lyrics like to this day sometimes I'll listen to a song and like I don't know what they're saying.
Oh yeah.
Like I need to read it. Like I think I learned
Yep. I
really.
was that way with learning Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember a lot of it? Or no?
Not really.
No.
No, I took it in high school.
Yeah. The one I'd never really learned very well Arabic and I took it for a while.
Oh wow.
Um Cannot.
Yeah.
The one that I still can remember a lot of is ASL. But
Okay.
ASL is
I
like
took that
so much
too.
easier. Yeah. I feel like ASL is so much easier to
Yeah, it's
learn.
fun too.
Yeah. I thought I was the only person to ever watch Revenge. LOL. Hey, we're
Definitely
finding our
not.
Revenge people. Love it. I think someone like literally just asked me what was like one of my all-time favorite TV shows, and I said it was like Revenge, Lost, Dexter.
Lost.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. I'm still planning that Lost readathon. I have to do it. Did you not
What?
see that? I think I posted I thought that maybe okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I posted on my close friends like who would be interested in
I feel
hosting.
like
And
we talked about this.
I talked about this last sprints. I was like, I'm still planning on it. And I remember posting on my close friends like who would want to host.
Mm,
And I thought you were in that, but I don't know.
maybe yeah, because it sounds kind
Maybe
of
you said.
familiar.
Okay, yeah, I definitely have been talking about a lost readathon for the longest. I'm thinking maybe May or June because it's like summery.
Yeah, that would make
But yeah.
sense.
But
Beach.
now we have to plan a revenge.
I know.
Like 5 people join.
Yeah.
Can you do that for the entire YouTube? The live?
Probably just subscriptions, right?
Yeah, it's whoever you subscribe to. But usually like I think on your homepage, but that's just on like my laptop. On your homepage, usually when I go to lives, I do get like random, like, but it's mostly like the lo-fi stuff like that that I'm not subscribed to. I just get them like whatever's popular.
Yeah.
But no worries. What helped me with music was because of the bands, interviews on music channels. Many bands I like did vlogs on YouTube. Interesting. Watch a lot of documentaries about my favorite bands. I don't know. Disney Channel pretty much taught me English.
I love that.
Everyone is so surprised when I like tell them like, yeah, Hannah Montana taught
Taught
me.
me everything I know.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's start another sprint. Did we like 40 minutes or should I do a
I'm good
shorter?
with that.
40? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me share my screen. Oh, not the invite. Okay. We're not inviting anybody. Alrighty. Okay. Well, we'll read for 40 minutes and we'll see you at 9:40.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Hello.
how did you do?
I read another 30 pages.
Nice.
And I also went to go get my bookmark because it has a heart on it.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's from Book Babe Designs. You've probably seen
Oh,
her.
I have.
Yeah. It's like I have to get the perfect bookmark to match. I'm that
Yeah,
weird person.
no,
But
fair.
yeah, it's giving me a. Do you like Frankenstein? Are you a Frankenstein person?
I don't think I ever really like. I know the Frankenstein story, but I don't think I've ever really consumed any media. So
Yeah.
my friends,
Yeah. Well,
Frankenstein
if
are
anyone
really
out
fun.
there likes that story, I feel like this one gives off those vibes too. But
Yeah,
it's good.
cool. Let us know how you guys did in the chat. I looked up the Amari and the Night Brothers summary. So
Yeah.
I was like staring into your soul. That's what I was reading. um on my laptop. And then I kept reading this and I literally have 4 pages left. So
Oh, so close.
yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I hope I make it to the end. I did not. So yeah, I'm probably gonna read Amari and the Great Game, at least a couple of chapters. I think
Yeah, you should.
the next one is probably gonna be, excuse me, shorter. Because it's getting late. Do you work tomorrow?
I do.
You
Yeah,
do.
but we started like earlier. I'm used to going from like 8 to 11 my time with people. I don't know about you, but like being on the which you're actually no, you're my same time zone, right?
I'm
Eastern.
EST.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Are we the same? Okay.
Yeah, I always forget. But yeah. No, this is early for me for sprints cuz everyone else always schedules them later, so this is nice.
Yeah, I know. I feel like everyone's always start at 8 and I'm like usually like I get home and like by 7 I'm like in bed and like I want someone to be live. So
Yeah.
I like made me that person
Yeah,
to
exactly.
start at 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually don't go like super super late. I think
Yeah.
I might have done like 11 last time, but not
Yeah.
usually.
You
I
get up
don't
earlier too, don't you?
Not tomorrow. That's why I've been going live on Tuesday. So, I mean,
Oh,
I have to get up at 8 for work because I go
yeah.
in at 9, but it's not too bad because, like, if I go
Mhm.
to bed at midnight, I'd still get 8 hours of sleep. That's
Exactly.
good enough for me. But
Yep.
yeah, when I go to the gym and stuff, I do have to get up earlier.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
usually go to bed at midnight anyways, so
Really?
yeah, like midnight to 7:30 is
Mm.
usually my sleep schedule.
I've been going to bed at like around this time, like 9:40, 10.
How? My brain just does not shut down. Maybe it's like the creative juices flow at night. I don't know, but
But the thing with me is that I will wake up every night at 2 a.m. randomly.
really?
At least for like 10 minutes. Like I've noticed the pattern to the point that like I have like a meditation on Spotify that I'll just like start and I already have the timer and like I'll start doing it and I fall asleep.
Wow, that's
Because it's really
crazy.
like yeah, but every night at like 2 or 3, 1,
Is
some
it and
on.
it's not like you have to get up to go to the bathroom, it's just like you wake up?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Randomly, and it's not like something's waking me up or anything. I'm like, I'm in a horror film. And
Yeah,
one of these
it's
days,
like the
something's gonna
witching hour.
happen at
Yeah.
3 AM.
Oh,
Oh
that's
gosh.
annoying.
Hey Abby, hoping hopping on a bit late. I'm excited to get some reading done. Yay. Kendall finally finished. I'm
Wow, that was
only
kind
I'm only
of
doing the
fast.
next sprint just for you, Kendall.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
We'll
read
read
with
with you
us.
the last one.
Now I get to read. What are you reading, Kendall? Let us know. So I finished A Hand on the Wall, and oh my god, running to Livy for book 4.
Nice. I love that
Um,
feeling.
just so you know, Jess, though, like the first 3 books are like a trilogy of its own in a way, and then book 4 like has to do with something else entirely. Like I think book 4 and 5 are not set in Allenham Academy, which was a little sad because I love the setting of like the boarding school. Um, yeah, because the fourth one is set in a summer camp. It's cool for the vibes. Like it's like mystery, thriller, summer camp. And then the last one is set in London. So just so you
Interesting.
know, these might not be as amazing
Yeah. I
as
was
the
gonna
first
say the
3.
fourth one sounds like good because we're kind
Mhm.
of getting into warmer weather. So the camp vibes kind of work.
Yeah. Nine Lives, it's like London, and I don't think they were even like in a school or anything, from what I remember. I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I love Frankenstein, so I need that book.
Yeah. It's creepy.
I love that cover too, and I've seen that book before.
Yeah, I actually need to check out this author's. She has a podcast. Um, I think it has to do with like, I want to say like the dark history and history type deal. I think she has like one of
Mhm.
those types of podcasts, but I've never checked it out.
Do you listen to a lot of podcasts? Or no?
I go on. I'm kind of like go through phases with it where I'll
Mhm.
listen to a lot of different ones and then I won't for like a while. But
Yeah, I've never been really a big podcast girly. Like I literally started listening to them this year. And I
yeah,
basically only listen to like bookish ones like Pro Book Nerds. I'll
yeah,
listen to Christine's and Natasha's podcast, Gwen's podcast every now and then.
yeah.
But I
I
don't
listen to
listen.
Books Unbound pretty regularly.
That's the
With
Ariel Bissett one, right?
yeah.
I haven't listened to that one. And the thing is also like I don't know with podcasts, like I like to be there from the start.
Oh
And then
yeah. No,
now
that
it's
makes
like,
sense.
"Oh, I have to catch up." I have
Yeah.
been listening to Reagan's from Prude's Project, the Cozy
Yes, I've listened to that one
Cozy
too.
podcast, but they haven't uploaded, I think. They were, like, doing every Thursday or something. They haven't uploaded in
Hmm.
a bit. Um, but yeah, I just started getting into them, like, I never really
Yeah.
if I was listening to podcasts, it was, like, Bailey Sarian, like, talking on
Yes. Oh
YouTube,
yeah.
but
I've
those aren't really she does have a podcast, but,
yeah, I used to
I
listen to
don't
her religiously for a
Mhm.
while until I was all caught up and then I just stopped and now I still have a ton to catch up on.
Yeah, I don't even know if she still uploads as regularly, like, was it Murder Mystery Mondays or something?
Yeah.
Makeup
I
Mondays?
don't think she does as regularly
No,
now,
because she
but
has a Netflix show and stuff, like
does she?
Yeah, I think so.
That would
Doesn't
make
she have
sense, but wow.
doesn't she have, like, that podcast, like, the visual it's maybe on the
Yes.
I thought that she was on Netflix on something.
That would
I
make
feel
sense
like it.
though.
But she did start a separate podcast, which is, like, a whole production.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like murder like, it is creepy, but it's not like the murder mystery that she does on her channel. She does have a Netflix, I think. It, like,
I
came
was
up.
like,
I
I need
think
to know
it's
what this
called Case
is.
Closed? I don't know, it kinda came up like, the first thing that came up when I looked up Bailey Sarian was Netflix, but I don't see anything official, so I'm not
Hmm.
sure. I feel like I'd
Maybe
heard
it's in the works.
about it, so got 54 pages done, determined to finish this book tonight. Love it. What were you reading again, Irene? I forgot. Remind us, please. 10 pages, wow, live, 30-year machine.
It's just audio on 2 times speed. That's literally the only way I focus these days, and I
Mhm.
base a lot of my TBRs off the audiobooks that are
Yeah.
available to me because it's just I don't know, my brain's everywhere these days.
Thankfully, a lot like, my whole TBR for the next month, I'm pretty sure everything is, like, on script,
That's awesome.
and I think I may be waiting on, like, one audiobook, which is The Giver of Stars from
Mm.
Livy. So, yeah, I need audiobooks too, but I've been only doing, like, 2 times because at one point I was, like, trying to go above that,
Yep. Yep.
and I was missing a lot of things, so
Yep.
I
I
just
would
kept it at 2 times. I was like, yeah.
yeah. Depends on the narrator too. Some of them are really slow.
Yeah,
But
that's true. I've had Anatomy, a love story in my TBR for a while, and now I really wanna read it. I didn't know you
absolutely.
had
You
that,
need to.
Jess.
Yeah. One of my favorites from last year.
Wow, you have a book that I can borrow, Jess. Usually
Yeah.
it's the other way around. Everyone keeps
Yeah.
borrowing my
It's the
book.
same with my in real life friends too.
Yeah. I didn't know you had that, Jess. Only 2 hours left in my audiobook now. Very nice. I have, like, 4 pages left of this book.
Yeah, you're so close.
You know, I'm reading Crown of Midnight, and I'm devouring it. It's oh, yeah, Crown of Midnight, I forgot. Is she doing, like, a reread, or is it her first
It's her
time?
first time.
Crown of Midnight is
Yeah.
the second one, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Air Fire is the one that I've tried. Like I read
Mm,
Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, The Assassin's Blade, got to Air Fire. This was the first time reading it. Get halfway through Air Fire, tried it again, and I started off with The Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight. Halfway through Air Fire, could not get through it.
wow. I've heard that with Air of Fire. Is it just because it's like one of the bigger ones? Like,
I just thought I was probably bored at the
yeah,
time.
middle
Um,
book syndrome.
yeah, and I just feel like if it has to, like, if I have to read that many books in order for it to get good, I'm like, I don't know. It
Yeah.
feels like a waste of time. But I definitely feel FOMO. Like Abigail's
Yeah.
Cup of Tea on Instagram.
Yes,
She's
I
been reading
know.
them, and I'm like, I have
She
FOMO.
flew through that series. I think she's already done.
She is, I think, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I think she's
I
reading
read
something else.
I think I read Throne of Glass in 2019 or 2018 and I gave it 2 stars.
I mean, I probably would have too.
But then I went and bought all of them and got the Nerdy Ink covers. And I'm like, what am I don't even know if I'm going to like this, but they're pretty. So yeah, I'm trying to read House of Sky and Breath before I go back to Throne of Glass.
Do you like Crescent City?
I did. It was very like dense in the first 200 pages, but I was like, okay, just push through. The audio was really helpful, and I ended up crying at the end. So
I feel like I just don't like urban fantasy. But I did hear there's like some connections in the world in House of Sky and Breath, maybe. But I don't know to what. Like, because it's urban fantasy. I'm not sure how it connects.
One of my friends said that to me. She like very briefly mentioned something. I was like, I would have like what you just said is what she said to me, and I was so mad. I was like, you literally just spoiled. I was like, did you just spoil something? And she's like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I feel like I kind of know the spoiler-ish, but I don't know the connection or the lead up to any of that. So
I wouldn't remember. Like, because I know some people have said it, and I'm just like, I have no idea what it could be. I low-key want somebody to tell me just because I know I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to read it.
Yeah.
Congrats, Kendall, by the way, on finishing your paper. Yes, that is an accomplishment. 25 pages, very nice. Oh, let us know how that Puerto Rican Nightmare Before Christmas sweaty romance is going, Sarah. That was a ride. I'm 30% through Beyond the Wand, another 10% down. How are you liking it? It's a pretty short.
I wanted to pick that one up just because, especially the audio, just sounds like it'd be more conversational.
Yeah, he's a funny guy too. I just listened to the audio. I never had it physically.
Right.
But I like the cover a lot. It's like
I know.
one and like it's
so
cute.
Dramatic.
He was like if I had a crush on anyone in Harry Potter, it was Draco Malfoy.
Really?
Or George I went through a George Weasley phase at one point.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
it's so funny how he's like starring in stuff now. It's like taken like 20 years for him to come back. Rupert Grint.
Who, Rupert?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I didn't say Ron Weasley, I said George Weasley.
Oh, you did. Sorry. All I heard was Weasley.
No, I did not have a crush on Rupert
George. That's hilarious.
Not Rupert Grint. George Weasley was more like the humor, and then Draco Malfoy was like the bad boy. Yeah. You know, I hope my boyfriend isn't here right now. No, but Rupert Grint, I did not. Or Harry. No,
I never had a crush on any.
No.
I mean, we could say I had a girl crush on Hermione, but I mean, like,
yeah. That makes sense. I don't remember any of the. I guess Cedric Diggory at one point. Everyone was like, yeah.
I mean, for obvious reasons, yeah.
I love podcasts, especially when I go for a walk or while I'm doing tasks on the house. Yeah, I mainly like them, like even when I'm in the shower, because I can't listen to audiobooks in the shower. That's like wild, but podcasts I can.
That's funny.
But audiobooks, no. That or when I'm driving, podcasts are nice.
Yeah, for sure.
In between the sprints, I'm organizing my book corner. I just organized my bookshelves. I like rearranged everything, and I had piles of books everywhere. And my boyfriend like organized all of my books up there on the other side, so they look
Mm,
nice. But I want to get new bookshelves. Um,
yeah.
I'm thinking of the Billy bookcases from IKEA.
Yeah, just like the
Uh,
white ones.
I want them black and brown actually.
Yeah.
I'm like a little over the white furniture. Like right now I have
Yeah.
a white desk and a white vanity, and
Okay.
I'm thinking about switching it to like a black and brown like standing desk at some point. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of my vanity because I never use it. Like I
Yeah, you
just
may as well make space.
yeah, so that's what I'm going through right now. But I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna get like the large I Billy bookcase, and then there's a narrower one. So that
Yeah.
my we measured that back there, and that's like what would fit perfectly.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
My books are a mess. I mean, my shelves are a mess. So
You have a lot back there.
I do. Yeah, and there's a lot of overflow in the
Okay.
closet too. So
Oh, in the closet
yeah.
too. So like your floor, that's what like the top of that over there and my floor was looking like yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I like and it
Yeah.
stresses me out. Like I'm sure you have a house, right?
Yeah.
So like in my house, I live in my mom's house, so like all I have is my room.
Right. You
So
feel like you have
like
to contain it.
my only space, like I can't just like leave my room and like shut that closet shut
Yeah.
that room out. Like whenever I have my own place, it'll be better, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to get more shelves. I haven't. I mean, I was planning to put 4 in here, but if I put another one next to this one, it would cover like the light switch. So
Mm.
can't do it.
Do you have any more in like your living room or something?
I have one of like those trees that kind of, I don't know if you've seen those. They look like a zigzag
Yes, I
bookshelf.
think I know what you're talking
Kendall's dad actually made that for me,
about. Aw,
which is so
so
sweet.
cute.
I
I
know.
think Kendall has talked about her dad making stuff for her too.
Oh yeah, her dad has made like all of her shelves and they're stunning.
Um, okay.
So I think she mentioned to him that I liked the one that he made her, and so he made an exact one for me.
Oh my
I
god.
know.
We need to promote him on book
I
on
know.
Bookstagram. Like
Hire
everybody
him.
go buy his bookshelves. We
Yeah.
could have a whole business. Like
I
really.
know. I know. Yeah, I need more shelves just in general. It's a
And
mess.
I'm gonna get rid of this TBR cart too because it's white. I'm gonna get that rotating one that I talked about in my last. So you
Yes.
were like,
Mine
how
is
do I
white
get
too.
okay, yeah, mine's white. I'm probably gonna sell it or I don't know, give it to somebody. Now is not the time to panic by Kevin Wilson. He wrote Nothing to See. Oh yeah, you did say that earlier.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember now. But he's an autobi author for you. I feel you. I've been struggling to focus recently too. Reading was hard for a while. Yeah, it's been hard to like just read physically.
It's like the winter slump.
I'm gonna switch my audiobook for the next sprint. We Deserve Monuments by Jas Hammonds, and it's so good. We Deserve Monuments. Oh, I have seen that cover. I think I voted for that on your story, Sarah. Liv, I need you to read the series. Like, even if you don't care for Throne Glass, keep going.
I'll read them all. I will, I promise.
That'd probably be like motivational, like you guys buddy reading.
Yeah. Well, I spent money on the dust
Yeah,
jacket
that's
special edition, so
motivation enough.
they're not even reprinting or selling the hardbacks anymore. They just have those new covers. So
You know what makes me sad every single day of my life? That at one point I owned the Quartermass and Fury like original cover,
yeah.
but like I didn't have the original cover for all the other ones, so I got rid of that one to
Uh
have all of them like and I didn't even buy them to like I never bought them. It was actually a gift from Alicia who was here earlier. She got them for my birthday, like these ones. But I
mhm.
used to have a Quartermass and Fury like the original cover, and now those go for like thousands of dollars, like, every time you
Dang.
see I'm like, "Why did I get rid of
Dang.
it?"
Yeah, it's so
You
funny
can't
because I
find
forget. I think it was Era of Fire I couldn't find, and
Mhm.
I actually had to buy it on Book Depository. And I'm like, I bet they're gonna reprint these with a different cover because the fact
Mhm.
that you can't find them is weird. And I was right. So
Yeah.
I bought it as soon as I could so I could have the whole series.
Every time that I walk into Half Price Books, I'm, like, praying, like, maybe today's the day that I see Aquarius Inferior. Like, I just want that one
Yeah.
because it's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Me
Like, just
too.
that
Me
one.
too.
Yeah. But I always see, like, Throne of Glass, like, the original ones, at half price every time I go.
Hmm.
So, do you have a half price books near you?
No.
Oh, that's
I
why.
have
Okay.
Second and Charles and Mr.
Mm.
K's.
Okay, I don't know what those are. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I didn't know anatomy was on Scrib. Interesting.
it is.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Is that one that you're reading, the second one already on Scrib, you said?
It
Okay.
is. And it came out today.
Nice.
So I was happy.
Oh, I did see on Scribd, like I have a whole bunch of saved books that I want the audiobooks for, and they're all coming out tomorrow, March 1st.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
so weird. Yeah, like I have a whole bunch saved that I want to read, and they're all coming out like March 1st, so tomorrow.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm back. Went to Rachel's channel for a bit. Nice. I don't know which Rachel, but the first Rachel that comes into mind is Let Me in the Library.
Oh,
Yeah. Number one crush is definitely Ron Weasley. I want to marry into that family.
yeah. It's a cute
Um,
family.
George Weasley. Where do you girls get your audiobooks? What is the cheapest, best platform for audiobooks? Definitely Libby because it's through the library, but that one you do have to wait.
Yeah.
I have like three, so I do Libby. Libby's completely free, so you just have to wait. And I still have Audible, and I get credits, but at this point I have like 7 credits, and it's like being unused because I mainly use Scrib
Yep.
and Libby. But I
Yeah.
still have Audible, which it does charge you like I think it's like $10 a month, and Scribd is about the same. I think it's like 10
Yeah.
bucks.
The
But
thing
you
about
can
Scribd is
do.
so nice though, because like it's almost unlimited, even
They
though
just
some
don't
new
have
releases they cap
everything.
out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they just don't have everything, and like new releases and stuff, they might not be on there. Um, I had a point with that. I don't know. Oh, Audible does have like I think isn't it Throne of Glass that is like Audible exclusive?
Yes.
So yeah, like
Same with like all of her books. Yeah.
So I feel like I've been keeping Audible for like the really like the upcoming releases that I really want to read, like
Hmm.
that I don't want to wait for on Livy on script and stuff. But I feel like at some point I'm gonna get rid of Audible because I don't think there's any Audible exclusives that I like would need
Yeah.
it for. Because I barely use it anymore.
I don't pay
So.
for it, but sometimes
Mhm,
I'll buy like a credit or just
mhm,
outright buy a book if there's one that I really,
mhm,
really want. Especially
mhm.
if it's a giant fantasy book and I'm like, I need this to get through
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah, I keep getting credits every month because it's a monthly. And then also like on Audible though, you can return books and you get the
Yeah.
credit back. I don't know, I've heard stuff about that. Like they won't let you return every single book, and I don't
Yep.
know how that works or whatever, or why they would even allow that, honestly, because it's
Yeah.
um but I do return books every now and then. Like and I get the credit back. So
Yeah.
I think right now I have like 7, but that was also like just not using it and just it's sitting there for a while.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But if you're going to pay for something, I would say Scrib because it's basically
Absolutely.
unlimited. And Audible is only like 1 credit a month, and like that's
Yeah. It's like one book
I
for like
know.
Audible, but then for how like Immortality. This is a brand new release, but I get it within my $12 subscription. It's
Mhm.
basically
Right.
unlimited. So it's just like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Libby. It's Overdrive is Libby.
Hmm.
So
I use Hoopla as well. That's connected to my library. It depends on your library.
oh, Hoopla is from the library. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
thought Hoopla was just like another. It's free.
Yeah. If you just sign in with your card.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Sometimes you
What?
have to go like on your library
Mhm.
webpage and just see what they use. Like some people use
Oh,
Overdrive, but mine uses Hoopla and Libby, which is really nice.
mm, okay. I have to look into that. I know that I put like my friend Jess took me to this new library that it's like separate because we have Cleveland Public Library, we have Cuyahoga County Public Library, and then she took me to one in Lakewood, and that is separate. So like I can put that public library card into Libby, so now I have more like
Yes. I've
yeah.
been wanting to do that since we moved farther out. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
I could have 2 or 3 county cards and have access to more.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet.
The only one that I don't use is the Cleveland Public Library. I use Cuyahoga County and then I use now the Lakewood Library. But I don't have the Cleveland Public Library because the Cleveland Public Library is like, wait, they don't have that many branches and it's like, it's weird.
Mm.
Yeah. In Cuyahoga County, surprisingly, does so many. That's all of the author events that I've been to. It's from the Cuyahoga County and not Cleveland Public Library, which is funny. Script is what I use. I'm really enjoying this book so far. I'm so towards the beginning, and it is a slow burn, so waiting for it to start picking up. Nice. I already read that one. I love this long sprint. I'm glad. um, I love my dad and his little woodwork stuff. He is making a table right now to try and sell to see if
Oh my
people will buy stuff.
gosh. Like he put
Nice.
up the shelves behind her. They're so like modern
Well,
and I'm obsessed.
I feel like people would pay some good money for like some custom shelves and like that's nice like the table and stuff. I don't know what kind of table he's making, but I'm sure that like make him an Etsy, Kendall.
Yeah, exactly.
Something.
Sign him up.
Yeah. Yeah, but it always takes so long for some books on Libby. Yeah, it does. Like I think I showed it last time that for the Prince Harry audiobook, I was like 1016th in line and I was like
No.
reading this. Oh, Rachel, sorry. I just like read this as I was
Oh yeah, that one. That's the
Oh
only
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rachel I know.
I was over there too earlier to at least say my rating for the Cozy Hollow. Cozy Hollow is like the only book club that I participate in, and
Same.
then my IRL book club. And then every now and then I'll do like Kayla's book club, the Literary Dead book club, Savannah's, Gabby's, like there's a few.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's so many that you can't like commit to all of them.
I know.
And I like Cozy Hollow because it's bi-monthly.
Yeah. Yep.
So usually, like right now, I'll be reading in March my IRL book club pick, and then in April I read Cozy Hollow, and then like it,
Gotcha. It
yeah,
works.
yeah, it works perfect. When you pay monthly for Audible and Scribd, can you access anything? Scribd, yes, but they don't have all of the books. Audible has everything, but you can't listen to all of them. You can only listen to like one a
Yeah.
month, depending on. Because I remember when I didn't know any other audiobook like platforms existed. I used to do the one that it was 3 credits and you paid a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on what you get. But if you're getting the cheapest, it'll probably be just like the 1 credit a month. So I probably say Scribd.
Yeah.
And you can also do the 30-day free trial for Scribd and try that and see how many books like that they have that you like. And then if you don't like it, then you can just cancel it.
Yep.
Overdrive is connected to Libby, but it's the browser searcher. I find that it's easier to look for books and do more advanced search on Overdrive, and then I listen on Libby on my phone. Yes. I should check if one of those apps is connected through my library. I'm sure
Definitely.
Libby would be.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just sometimes there's like a longer wait for like newer releases, but
Yeah.
I also have like 4 library cards in 3 states. He literally made my shelves for like 100 total, and it's the best thing ever. I'm gonna promote him for sure.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you can make crazy profit because like easily he could charge like a really good amount for those. Audible also has a library that you can listen to without credit, but it's limited. I didn't know that.
That is
I'm
interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe it's like I feel like maybe it's specific Audible, like maybe more podcasts or like
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
mean, yeah. It's stuff like that too, like Prime Reading. Some of the things are free, but
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna set up the timer and stuff. I'm just gonna do 30 minutes for the last one and then we'll wrap up and stuff before 11.
sounds good.
Alrighty. Let me get this started. Alrighty, we'll read for 30. This is the last sprint, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Hi.
Literally one paragraph left to finish that
Oh,
chapter.
just mute me.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh. All right.
Things
So,
just got crazy.
oh yeah, you're liking it.
Yeah, I think I
That's
read like 80 pages tonight. And then half
fine.
that sprint, I was finishing my Walmart grocery order for tomorrow. So I forgot I didn't like click check out. So,
Oh my gosh, I keep
uh,
yawning. All right. I finished the last 4 pages of this book, so that's done. So I've finished my February TBR.
yeah,
Woo! And I started Amari and the Great Game. I think I only read 20 pages of this, like 2 chapters. It is doing a good job at explaining some of the things that happened in the first book, which
that's
I
nice.
figured would happen because it's middle grade.
It's
So
doing it in this one too, which is
yeah,
helpful.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
I did read the recap on that one website that someone put on the chat, and it was helpful. It was
nice.
it was short, but it was helpful
Yeah.
to remember. So yeah. This was so productive today.
Yeah, I
This
know.
feels so productive. Even though I had like one chapter of this and like literally 2 chapters of the other one, just finishing multiple books.
Yeah. In
It
one
feels like
day
I
and
know.
starting another.
I know. It feels like I started them all today,
Yeah.
even though I didn't. Um, but yeah, let us know how you guys did in the chat. I feel productive, and it's 10:45. Oh, someone said this. I feel like all of you are too young to have actually listened to audiobooks on cassette or CD. That was his own joy
No,
or car trips. Um,
I am
I
not too young.
okay.
Yep, did this.
I didn't do cassettes or CDs, but my library specifically had like these boxes. It was kind of like a Walkman-ish.
Huh.
But it was more of like a box. And it
Hmm.
came with like the headphones and everything, but it was specifically for an audiobook, so it would look I wish I could find a picture.
I've never seen
Um,
that.
old
Huh.
library audiobooks. Yeah, that's what we used to have um back in the days. I guess, but I don't know if I can
Yeah.
find it.
It's so funny because I'm actually listening to another thriller, and even on Scribd, it
Mhm.
will completely pull me out of the story because it'll say, "This is the end of disc one." And then it'll be like, "This is the start of disc two." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
No. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to find it because I don't know exactly what it's called, but yeah. Oh, here it is. It kind of hold on, let me share my screen. So it would look like this, but it had like on the back, it had the cover of the book. So it came with the headphones and
Oh, I think I've seen those.
so just in the back of it, it would have like the cover of whatever the book was.
Play away. Huh.
Yeah.
That's
Pocket
so weird.
Let me see. I think the first one that I ever read maybe was A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know. I don't think so. That sounds like too
That sounds too
new.
new.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what it could have been. I wonder if A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my god, they do have. So this is what it would look like. I did not
Weird.
read A Court of Mist and Fury on Playaway, but this is what it would look like. So it was like this little box.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was yeah. So it wasn't
Hmm.
a cassette or CD, but
No,
it
we
was
just had
so
like the set that you would check out with the multiple discs.
I never did that. It's funny. I think the first audiobook maybe that I listened to more recent on Audible, I remember it was an Adam Silvera. It might have been History is All You Left Me, I think. Um I remember that I used to read or listen to audiobooks as I was getting ready for school,
Yeah.
college. So took me until right now to notice that the rumbling sound is coming from the ambience and on my stomach. I heard the rumbling earlier, and I thought like it was something in my house.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, wait a second, what was that? Is that the cat?
I got to read a few chapters in Crown of Midnight. I'm still really liking it. I'm so glad. Ooh, Crown of Midnight. I did actually like that one because of something that happens, but I won't say. Another 10 pages done. Joined in the last few minutes. I only got to read the copyright page. That's funny. Um, 43 pages done at 87%. Now it's not the time to panic. That sounds like a self-help
Mhm.
like nonfiction book, but I'm not.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Do you read a lot of nonfiction, like self-help or no?
I used to, like when I was getting back into reading right out of college. I'm actually reading one right now, and it's been a while. It's called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, talking about like eliminating like stressors in your life.
I
And
need
I don't
that.
know, it's really interesting. It is Christian
Okay.
though, just
Oh, okay.
FYI, but
Mhm.
it's really good. I'm like, yep, yep, I need
Mhm.
all this.
Can you send me that? I'm gonna look into it. I've been needing like all the what was it called
Yeah.
again?
The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I've been needing like all of the like I got into nonfiction this year, so now I wanna like I'm wondering what
Yeah.
everyone's favorite like nonfiction like book that changed their life
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I could list a few that changed my life, but they're kind of a mix of like self-help, almost science and logical
Mhm.
and like Christian, I guess. So it's
Mhm.
like I can see it not being for everyone, but
Yeah.
they were still good ones.
Yeah. I know my friend recommended one today. Something that the 8 ways of love, something like that. I forgot what it was. But I guess it was written by someone who used to be a monk or something like that. So
Interesting.
yeah. Hey, thanks for coming by.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that the live is done by now. Yeah, it's been like an hour.
Yeah.
Also did audiobook on cassette and CD. We even had them on vinyls. I didn't know that.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow. I did cassettes. I remember listening to things like Liberty Hits too. Those were on
Yes.
cassettes.
Oh, that's funny.
Listen to 12% of Maybe You Should Talk to Someone Must Read.
Hmm.
Oh, is that like a not or is that what you're reading or is that a nonfiction recommendation?
Sounds like a non-fic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should talk to someone. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of recs recently. I just read Attached. That was a good one too.
Oh yeah.
You should talk to someone. And I got some like I got one called Body Kindness and this one which is called How to Be Yourself.
Hmm.
I'm hoping to read that this month. I think that one's more about like social anxiety or like
Okay.
anxiety in general, I think. Oh, maybe you should talk to someone. It is a nonfiction psychology memoir, self-help. Nice. I'm gonna look into this and see what it's about later. Thank you, Sarah. It is a nonfic rec. I'm reading a really interesting nonfiction right now, Eat and Flourish, about how food supports emotionally well-being. It's super interesting. Nice.
Hmm.
I did hear someone, I'd have to look it up on my Amazon. It's similar to this, but it's about like your period and doing certain things to like
Yeah. Is it?
go ahead.
It's not called Flow, is it?
Mm-mm. It has
Ah,
a very like let
I
me
know
see.
what you're talking about.
It's called Period Repair Manual. Like that's literally what it's called.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah.
There's another one I'm thinking of though.
Okay. So this one, because I remember this yeah, Period Repair Manual, natural treatment for better hormones and better periods. This lady who has I forget what that endometriosis.
Yeah.
She said that like this book helped her so much and it was something that was like undiagnosed for a long time and she got diagnosed and all these things and like she read this book and it has helped her a lot. So I'm like I should probably read that because
Yeah. It sounds helpful for sure.
yeah. Now is not the time to panic. Oh, it's a contemporary by
Hmm.
Kevin Wilson. I'm gonna check that one out. Thank you. Nice. Alrighty. Well, it's about to be 11.
I know. What
Ah!
in the world? But we've been
Oh,
pretty productive,
I
so
know. This was fun.
I know. We need to do it more often.
I know.
Helps me focus.
I know. I feel like these one-on-ones are like better, like reading sprints. Like sometimes, like with a large group of people,
Oh,
I'm like I'm so
I
quiet and
hate
like.
I hate large groups of sprints. Like it's okay if it's like an event or like a
Mhm.
seasonal thing,
Yeah.
but on the regular, you get more than like 3 people and I'm like everybody's talking at once
Yeah, and
and
I
I'm
just like
like,
never want to interrupt anyone. And I'm just like,
yeah.
and then I just don't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then the
I like things.
sprints like aren't
Yeah.
sprinting. It's just like a hangout session. And I feel bad for people watching because I'm like, are they here to read? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining today and reading with us. And yeah, I'll be live next Tuesday. Is there anything that people can look forward to on your channel, or your TBR video came out today?
Yeah. I'm just gonna be doing a 24-hour readathon vlog this weekend
Oh,
for graphic novels. Let's get
yeah.
graphic, but I'm not doing anything crazy right now. So
Okay.
just kind of chilling out.
Yeah. Liv's
Yeah.
March TBR video came out today. Mine will go out tomorrow, so at like 4. So watch out for
I'm
those.
excited to watch. Got a little sneak peek tonight though.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you everyone
Uh,
for joining, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
bye.